Minecraft Dungeons is shaping up to be a frenetic hack-and-slash dungeon crawler that builds on the legacy of Minecraft, while also taking a fresh approach to the action RPG genre. We've been playing the closed beta for the last week or so, plus we've had a chance to see a brand new level, Redstone Mines, and here are 4 things we're loving about it so far. There are no classes in Minecraft Dungeons. Instead, your combat approach is determined by the gear you use. Your choice of melee weapon, bow, and armor dictates how you'll play, and each drop has its own selection of randomized enchantment options to choose from. Maybe you'll decide to give your sword Thundering, which regularly summons lightning strikes as you attack, and maybe your bow should shoot arrows that ricochet from one enemy to another. Each time you level up, you get an enchantment point to put into your gear, and as you grow in power, you'll come across more weapons, bows, and armor that can have 2 and even 3 active enchantments on them. And there's a heap to choose from, which means plenty of inventive ways to dish out damage. Of course, it wouldn't be a loot game without unique items, and these are some of the strongest pieces of gear in Minecraft Dungeons. This bow, for instance, hits multiple targets and spawns poison clouds. It can still then be enchanted and combined with an artifact like Flaming Quiver, which, well, that one's kind of self-explanatory really. 3 artifacts can be equipped at a time, and they really open the gameplay up. A crowd control artifact like Windhorn knocks mobs back and slows them, for instance, while the Deathcap Mushroom boosts your attack speed and movement speed, letting you wade right into the fray. Swapping gear and artifacts can be done at any time, but if you want to free up enchantment points, you'll need to salvage gear they're attached to, which means destroying a piece of equipment you've been using. Even so, it's straightforward to test out new playstyles, and the combat is a heap of fun, especially with friends. Minecraft Dungeons offers seamless drop-in, drop-out co-op for up to 4 players locally and online, with the difficulty adjusted dynamically. Loot is either shared or allocated individually. So if you're playing same-screen co-op, for instance, drops are color-coded to indicate which player gets which piece. The only competition is in consumable potions, which can only be nabbed by 1 player. It's also worth mentioning that there's no friendly fire in Minecraft Dungeons, with one key exception: TNT. Make sure to give your co-op partner a heads up if you're about to throw some, so they can get clear of the blast radius. Each mission lets you choose from 6 difficulty levels, and you can see at a glance what's appropriate for your party. And of course, the higher the difficulty level, the better the rewards, so there's definitely an incentive to embrace the chaos and go above your current power ranking to get that sweet gear. It's also helpful that you can get a heads up about the loot drops you can expect in each location before you go in. Want to fight with that classic Minecraft tool, the pickaxe? Then you need to head to Creepy Crypts, because that's where they're going to drop. A huge part of the appeal of Minecraft Dungeons is in how well classic Minecraft mobs have been integrated into the gameplay. Everywhere you turn, zombies are lurching about, skeletons are hanging back shooting arrows, axe-wielding vindicators are running at you, creepers are appearing and exploding, spiders are trying to stick you in their web, slimes are blobbing around, evokers are summoning vexes in the air and fangs from the ground, endermen are teleporting around and generally being freaky, and chicken jockeys, well, what would a Minecraft game be without chicken jockeys? Any of these mobs can also spawn as more powerful enchanted versions too, with buffs like regeneration and double damage. This style of game is all about mixing and matching enemies to create new combat puzzles to solve, and Minecraft's existing bestiary has proven to be a great baseline to build upon. Mojang has, however, added in some new creations to meet gameplay needs. Enchanters, for instance, do just that, casting a beam on nearby mobs to heighten their power, while geomancers will try and block your movement with rows of pillars or exploding stone totems. And then there's the fearsome redstone golem. It all adds up to a varied combat experience that promises to be always evolving, as you find and enchant new gear, tackle higher difficulty levels, and explore new biomes. Minecraft Dungeons is out on PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One on May 26, so stay tuned for IGN's full review.